by employers to ensure that their employees have the opportunity to meet their financial and domestic needs upon retirement. The FSC has observed that there has been a heightened interest in retirement schemes in recent months, and this is evident by the number of applications we have received and the anxiety of the applicants to get these plans approved. To date, 14 applications have been received, 11 approved. The media has benefited significantly by the establishment of these schemes as competitors vie for the interest of the general public in the printed and electronic media. Retirement schemes are pension arrangements established and offered by licensed insurance and security companies or security dealers. Unlike a superannuation fund, membership in a retirement scheme is open to persons who are employed but not in a pensionable post, or to self-employed persons. Retirement schemes therefore create an extremely valuable option to a significant number of workers who are not covered by superannuation funds. Now I will try to provide you with an example of how a retirement scheme can be a reasonable option for a typical Jamaican worker. Let me use an example of John, a worker in the tourism industry who wishes to plan for his retirement. He's employed to a hotel during the tourist season from December to May. When the tourists are not in abundance, he supplements his income with farming. He envisions that he will retire in 20 years, and he needs to plan his pension savings now, but he's not too familiar with investment products or options available. In addition, he's very wary of get-rich-quick schemes, which have resulted in losses for some of his friends. He needs to stay with a financially viable institution where his hard-earned earnings will not be jeopardized when he retires and which will provide a pension based on his seasonal earnings. What is his solution? Maybe he should save with a retirement scheme. Why? Let me give you a few reasons. A member of a retirement scheme must contribute regularly to the scheme, at least once per year. This arrangement would accommodate John's irregular earning pattern. Having assessed his annual earnings from his activities, John can contribute a maximum of 20% of his earnings, and he will enjoy tax benefits on his contributions. He will not have to rely on any contributions from an employer. If his employer wishes, he may contribute on John's behalf, but the combined contributions must not exceed 20% of his annual income. Upon reaching retirement age, John will be eligible for a pension that will be calculated on his contributions in addition to any earnings accrued on the total amount contributed. As you can see from this example, the features of a retirement scheme suits John's needs and the needs of many other Jamaicans in a similar working situation, providing a viable and valuable pension arrangement. I will quickly mention a few more advantages. Retirement schemes must be approved by the FSC. However, the product can only be offered by a licensed insurance company or a securities dealer. Retirement schemes are monitored by the FSC, and if a member believes that his contributions are being jeopardized, he has recourse to the FSC, which will carry out the necessary investigations on his behalf. Members of a retirement scheme must receive a member's handbook and an information folder. Together, these documents disclose detailed and valuable information on the scheme's operations, the member's rights and benefits, the scheme's assets, and rates of return. Upon termination of employment, the Act permits a transfer of pension benefits from an approved superannuation fund to an approved retirement scheme. The FSC is cognizant of the necessity for the working public in general and members of retirement schemes to be provided with complete and accurate information on the schemes. In addition to reviewing the information folder and the member's handbook, providers of retirement schemes publish marketing material for prospective members, which are also reviewed by the FSC to confirm that the information disclosed complies with the Act. The FSC's vision for the pensions industry. Jamaica has had a long history of managing pension funds, and we have also drawn on the rich background and wealth of decisions from the law and practice of trusts in the United Kingdom and the wider Commonwealth. This background has led to the creation of a solid cadre of capable people who are now the licensees and registrants of the FSC, or investment managers, administrators, and trustees. I'm proud to say that you have brought to the pension industry tried and tested practices which continue to serve the industry. Through public education, guidelines, and bulletins, the FSC aims to keep stakeholders abreast of developments within the FSC and also the industry. Last year, we hosted a Pensions Expo, and we intend to host another this year, which will focus on retirement schemes as a means of widening pension coverage in the nation. In an increased globalized world economy, it's important to note that the FSC, as a regulator of the pensions industry in Jamaica, is a part of an international pensions community and is a founding member of the International Organization of Pension Supervisors, IOPS, which sets international supervisory standards and promotes international practices. Further to this, the FSC, along with its fellow Caribbean pension regulators, is actively initiating the establishment of a regional association, the Caribbean Association of Pension Supervisors, CAPS. Preparatory work is underway, and Jamaica has offered to provide secretariat services to the association. Through these collaborations, the FSC will benefit from the experience of fellow regulators. The FSC is also involved in the promotion of financial literacy in Jamaica through the National Financial Literacy Program, NFLP. The importance of this initiative has increased in recent years as a result of the financial market developments and demographic, economic, and policy changes. Financial markets have become more sophisticated, and we foresee the need for the Jamaican consumer to have greater access to information, which will assist him in making decisions regarding investments in general, as well as saving for retirement. You will hear more on the NFLP in the near future. In concluding, let me say, the healthy competition which is now evident among providers of retirement schemes augurs well for the pensions industry and is seen as a very positive indicator for growth. The FSC is excited about this and is willing to work along with the stakeholders in guiding the development of a viable and sustainable industry. Confidence in the industry will be greatly influenced by the integrity, soundness, and stability of the providers of the product. The FSC shares the vision of providing the Jamaican worker with viable options to prepare adequately for his retirement and is committed to ensuring that members' rights and benefits are protected. We believe that events such as the seminar today provide an excellent opportunity to enlighten workers and the public of the features and benefits of retirement planning and the various options available. With increasing life expectancy, it is now imperative that workers engaged in long-term retirement planning without relying on the national program, which is not designed to be the sole provider for their retirement needs. Today, I see this seminar as a response to a quest for information, and I'm very encouraged about the future of the pensions industry in Jamaica. Again, let me congratulate Scotia Insurance on this endeavor and wish you continued success in your attempt to disseminate vital information to the public. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
At this time, does anybody have any questions that they want to ask? Mrs. Jenez? Yes.
Yes. Can she use $1,000 per month, so to speak? Give us some figures so that, we can maybe have a little bit more understanding.
Mrs. Norton-Cook has promised us that she will do that in her presentation coming up.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm A.T. Thane, originally from Burma, a medical doctor. I'm really, really grateful that I have a chance to be here. Even though I'm a medical doctor for more than 3 decades, I'm still naive, very naive about my financial management. Now, today is my 60-year-old birthday. I remind myself that I have to prepare for my pension plan. Never too late. Thank you. The next thing is concerning about Bank of Nova